Another dawn breaks, stirring the warriors from their slumber. Of the 6 who began, only 3 now remain. By nightfall, that number will be 1 fewer. Warriors, though you have faced many struggles, you must rally all your strength. Where before you came under the gaze of Navar, today you must confront him face to face. Who here has the determination to defeat him?
Yesterday I was quite proud because I've made it through to the final day.
I'm still in 2nd place, just behind Anna, and I'm going to the last day strong.
I'm not sure if I'm going to stand much of a chance going through to the next round because Limnus and Sanlu are really good warriors.
As warriors who have travelled far on the quest, you have lost many lives. All the more reason to guard those remaining. Should any warrior be robbed of all their lives, then they must turn back. But do not be downhearted. Gather 9 golden rings, and you may redeem a precious life. There is much to play for. Come. The path here disappears into confusing and treacherous marshland. The only way forward is to cross the water in these hide boats. At the far bank are 3 gold treasure rings. 2 await the warrior who reaches dry land first, and 1 is for the warrior who comes second. But for the unfortunate warrior who is last, there is a forfeit to pay. The loss of a precious life. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin. Linmus, Arnar, Sonlu, you have all crossed the ice-cold waters of the marsh. Sonlu, you were first to reach the bank, and Arnar, you were second. Place your rings on your standard. Linmus, you were last to cross the marsh, and must now pay the harsh penalty. Now, you seem pleased that the marsh lies behind us. It must be comforting to think that your feet will keep dry from now on. Alas, my young warriors, it may not only be your feet that get wet in the next challenge. Come.
I wasn't sure whether I was going to beat Limnus in Battle of the Boats, but I'm really glad I came second.
I'm really pleased I got 2 rings in the challenge because it's put me more close to Anna.
I was a bit disappointed after the challenge because I think I could have maybe come second if I'd got a bit faster.
You have crossed the marsh, but now you must cross the winding river that flows into it. If you are to reach the far bank, you must use the stepping stones. Stones they may be, but rock solid they are not. Should you fall into the river, not only will you get wet, but you will lose a precious life. Linmus, as you were last in the previous challenge, you will go first here. Linmus, are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Miss, your caution is effective. Will your balance be equally effective? Fine crossing and some well-deserved treasure.
Sonley, make the crossing, and you will have enough gold rings to exchange for a life. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Sonley, you are brave in adopting speed over caution. Congratulations, warrior. Dry land and 2 gold rings.
Come on!
Arna, are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Your balance has proved successful. Well done.
Warriors, place your prize on your stances. Linmus, Sonley, I see you now have enough gold rings to exchange for a life. Now, our path leads deeper into the hills. Come.
My tactics were not to stay on the stones too long. The longer you stayed, the more wobbly you got.
I'm really pleased I've won this challenge because I got 2 more rings and I've got a life back, which means I'm a bit safer.
My tactics were to take my time, but I didn't want a ring because I thought I might miss one fall in the water.
As our quest nears its goal, it becomes ever more hazardous. This is the high rope. You must cross if you are to journey onwards. As you make the crossing, there are gold rings to be won. But a life is at stake should you fall. Sonlu, so far you have proved yourself in our loftier challenges. You will lead the way. Though this may be a difficult challenge, there is only one thing to remember. Do not fall off. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Though there are 3 rings to gather, the warriors can choose to leave them dangling if they so wish. With only 1 life remaining, you cannot afford to fall from the high rope. Otherwise, you will face elimination.
walk the high rope takes courage of a rare kind. Linmus, you could not afford to lose a life, and you didn't. Sonlu, Arna, you each now hold your reward. Place it on your standards. Now we must journey uphill. Soon we will leave the safety of the trees and enter the wastelands where only evil has taken root. Come.
I decided not to go for the rings because I knew that I wouldn't be able to get a life back even if there's another challenge with 3 rings, and it would increase my chances of falling off. So I just decided to stick and try and get across.
My tactics was to lean forward so I wouldn't lose my balance, and also hook my arm around the ring.
I got across and got 2 rings, but I couldn't get the 3rd ring because it was too high for me to get. I'm glad I'm in 2nd position, and now I've got a better chance of moving first before the end of the day.
This is the blasted mountain. Our path leads beneath its slopes. The mountain has sensed our presence. I fear that it may try to destroy us. The only protection is to build a shield hewn from the great oak. Should the mountain erupt, then its magical properties will deflect the smoke and ash. You must each hoist a sled containing pieces of shield and assemble them before you are destroyed. It is as I fear. The mountain has awoken. Let the challenge begin.
You must pull harder, warriors, if you are to save yourselves. The mountain is ruthless. Linmus, pull hard, my friend. Though you have constructed your shield, the correct pattern is the key to its protective powers. Otherwise, the shield offers little defense.
Quickly, Linmus. Seek refuge behind your shield. The protective power of the shield has served you well, young warrior. And the mountain, rather than destroying you, has left you a prize. A ring forged from its very heart. Linmus, place your prize on your standard. Now, for your companions. Sonlu, Arna, the price of failure is exacting. Each of you must lose a life. Now that the mountain's wrath is spent, we may journey under its shadow. But every step we take brings us closer to the greatest peril of all. Prepare yourselves, my young friends. The time of reckoning is at hand.
I
found pulling the sled up quite hard because it was really, really heavy and I just couldn't get it up, and I think it got stuck on something. But once I was building the shield, I found it quite easy because I worked out the pattern really quickly.
I was really gutted that I didn't win Bastard Mountain. I was just behind Limnith and I was first to pull my sledge up the hill.
I'm really disappointed for losing a life, but since Anna lost a life too, we stay in the same position.
This is the last stand. The name is apt, for here, many a brave warrior has reached the end of their quest. The architect of their defeat, the twisted creature who has dogged our steps from the beginning. Navar. Amidst this cruel arena, there remains a glimmer of hope. The portal that Navar guards so jealously has magical powers. Enter it, and you will be safely transported to the next stage of the quest. But be warned, Navar will do everything in his power to prevent you reaching it. You must battle your way through his cruel snares and destroy any demons he places before you. Only then can you enter the portal. But take care. Should any warrior succeed, then Navar's wrath will grow only stronger, and great peril awaits those who remain behind.
In this final challenge, your lives are of vital importance. Arner, you are a leader with 4 lives and 8 rings, and as such, will start ahead of your fellow warriors. Sonlu, you too have 4 lives, but only 2 rings remaining, and will start ahead of Linmus, who has only 2 lives and 1 ring. May the luck of the Raven's Eye be with you. The first task facing the warriors is to drag a key along the maze in order to open a cage containing puzzle pieces at the end of it. The warriors need to complete the puzzle in order to vanquish the demon that blocks their path. Warriors need to fully engage the lever if they are to defeat the demon Navar has placed before them. Warriors must beware. They now fall under Navar's gaze. The warriors must fully align the symbols before they can access the portal.
Sonlu and Arnar have evaded Nevar. Their worthy victory proves they are mighty warriors. But let us not forget their unfortunate companion. Linmus, though you have been defeated by Nevar, you should feel no shame. You have risked much and battled hard. Now, you must travel a different path, the path homeward. And I would consider it an honour to travel some of those steps with you. So, soon we will meet Sonlu and Arnar again in the final stage of our quest to find the ultimate champion. Next week, 6 new warriors will battle to join them. They must be brave if they are to prevail through the challenges before them. But they should remember that by taking the first step, a warrior takes the bravest step of all. Come.
I'm leaving the quest and I'm a bit disappointed that I didn't go through, but I'm also really proud of myself for getting so far.
Next time on Raven, 6 new warriors will face many arduous challenges in the journey to become ultimate warrior. They will meet danger, action and adventure as my quest continues.